Well, hi, Gospel Lighthouse Church. Just want to thank you for being here for our first training. And I just want to thank every one of you for being part of the home groups here at the Lighthouse. We just bless you and thank you. Really, what you guys do, we know is having an impact upon our church. Every year since we've started home groups, we've seen a significant increase. And even this year, we've seen almost another 10% increase in the attendance of our home groups. And even though it's not all about numbers, it sometimes can be, because the amount of people that are in groups being connected and growing together really makes an important part in the kingdom of God. Well, tonight I just want to review a few things that are just important for us as far as some ways that we can be good leaders and that we can lead well between our meetings. And the first thing tonight is just that we just have good contact with our people. You know, I just want to encourage you that, you know, maybe every week you need to contact them. And there's lots of different ways you can do that. One of the ways you can do is call. You know, you can every week make a choice just to say, you know, I'm going to contact one member and see how they're doing. Or maybe even better, you can go ahead and assign other group members to call each other. You know, it's really a good way to help people to interact and have good fellowship. Another way I think is great and excellent as far as keeping in touch is sending emails. You know, a weekly email to the whole group, just to let them know what you're thinking of. You're thinking of them, that you're planning, the things that you got planning coming ahead for the group. You can use it to send out news and things and announcements of things that can't wait till group time. And then maybe even once a month you may want to meet with people. Maybe you want to have somebody in your group that maybe you're trying to get to know a little better, or maybe two or three, and just have them over for a potluck or coffee or a movie night, or just go out and fellowship and have a good time with them. You know, another good way is that if you have somebody that's a prospect, you know, if we have somebody that's sent to you that is or if you know of somebody that would like to come to your group, call them promptly. You know, a lot of people are just sometimes waiting to be invited, and they just need an invitation. And maybe you just running across them in church and saying, hey, we'd love to have you, would be the very catalyst that helps them to get to be part of home groups. You know, another thing I think is important is learning just to serve together. And I think many times this can be in addition to, or including sometimes even our meetings. But serving together and doing things that sometimes outreach, whether you're helping at a homeless shelter or helping out a food bank or just doing something for the kingdom of God, helps to develop and build us. And I really believe this is as we pour out, God's going to pour back into us. You know, the fourth thing I think is just so important too is that we just pray for our people. You know, we can pray for them, for our leaders, praying for ourselves, but also praying for our people, praying for them with the things that they're walking through and believing that God's going to do a mighty breakthrough in their life. And then the fifth thing I think that this helps you as far as being a good leader is just helping to delegate. You know, delegate to somebody maybe who's going to be your apprentice. Give him or her some tasks, or maybe some of the above tasks that we've already talked about. And if you don't have an apprentice, maybe this is time for you to search for one that you can pour yourself into. You know, our goal really needs to be to multiply disciples, according to 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 2. And sometimes people are just waiting to be asked. And so I just want to encourage you this year, let's see if this is a year that God can help raise up other people that maybe we can train that are going to be able to impact God's kingdom through home groups. Hey, just a couple announcements I just want to give you also coming up is don't forget, for those of you that are going to be participating in the trunk or treat, that's coming up on Saturday night, October the 31st. We're asking everybody to be here at 5:15 that night. And if you can make sure you get your trunk or treat form that was in your packet turned in by Wednesday, October 14th, if you can get that to either turned in to me or my new assistant here at the church, and that is Rachel Moss. And for those of you that need it, her email address here at the church is rmoss@lighthousedallas.org. Also, just to remind you that we're having a really exciting night that I just can't wait to happen on Sunday, November the 1st. We're going to be having a group night here. And I just want to encourage you as a group, maybe you want to come with a theme that night as a group of what you wear, or the same colored shirts or something like that. But come that night to something to identify you and your home group. And I just want to encourage you to be here. It's going to be a great night of fellowship, a wonderful night of community with us as a group, and we're going to have a great and wonderful time. Hey, also don't forget about the Christmas Fellowship coming up on December the 6th with your groups. And you guys are welcome to do whatever you want. Some people have Christmas parties. Some people go look at Christmas lights. some people even go ice skating or whatever you'd like to do. But just have a great night, a night of fellowship and fun, and you guys just be blessed in what you do and all that. And then also at the end of this semester, after the December 6th meeting, we want to make sure we get all our attendance forms turned in. This is really important that we're able to take a look at who's here in home groups. That way we have a better idea as far as who's plugged in and who maybe needs maybe a little bit more connection here at our church. Hey, we just thank you guys. We appreciate all that you do. This is just the first of many training videos that we're going to be doing going forward, so this is more or less a test one. But we thank you guys. God bless you, and we're really grateful for all that you do here at the Lighthouse. Thanks. Have a great night.